Hey there, lovely people, and Happy New Year. In today's video, I'm going to be creating a mixed media project while sharing my personal plans for 2026, as well as some exciting details for this channel and my Patreon moving forward. So let's just get into it. So the year 2025 was a lot. I mean, like a lot. I've been extremely overwhelmed and heavy with emotions and have kind of been living in a fight or flight response, which simply cannot continue. Right now, we're actually still in the Yule season, as well as in the full supermoon and Cancer energies. And Yule brings introspection, rest, renewal, connection, and a return to lighter days. And the full moon in Cancer brings heightened intuition, deeper emotions, and a call for nurturing ourselves and practicing self care. Self care is a huge facet of what this video is about. I've been taking some much needed time to do some soul searching, reflecting, meditating, and focusing on what I really want for 2026. And I've actually chosen a word, kind of two words, to represent 2026, and they are connect and also reconnect. And also, the color purple has been popping up and presenting itself to me, which I really love. And purple represents power and regality to me, which is perfect because I'm also focusing on treating myself like the goddess and queen that I am, as are all of you. In order to feel connected or to reconnect to the practices that are important to me, I set intentions, not necessarily goals. And then I create practices and activities that support my intentions and then integrate them into my daily life so that I can manifest a life that supports my authentic self and nourishes my soul. Something to remember when setting goals and intentions for the future: words and terminology matter. Think I am, I have, it is, I was, it was. Only speaking in the present or past, not future sense. I am successful, not I will be successful. And I always just like to remember that when kind of manifesting anything or thinking about the future. So I thought I would just share that little tidbit with you. So, self care, as I said, is something I am focused on as I set my intentions and goals. Our emotions generally drive our decisions and behaviors. So, supporting and honoring our emotions with compassion and releasing them when needed is such an important part of self care. There's a mental health advocate by the name of Katie Reed who says that self care means giving the world the best of you instead of what's left of you. And we really need to be tending to our whole selves, filling our own cups before trying to take care of other people. And I think as women and moms, but just women especially, I feel like that can be really hard for us. And I really feel that in my bones. I feel like I am being pulled into a million different directions on any given day. I also recently heard something with regards to our nervous systems I wanted to share and how overloaded they are right now. And if I'm being honest, mine has been overloaded for quite some time. It's a little bit ridiculous. But our nervous system is basically our body's command center. So, sending information to various parts of our body. And the reason I'm bringing this up is simply because our response to stressful situations happens in our nervous system. And when it's overloaded or off balance, many conditions and disorders can present themselves, including Alzheimer's, stroke, even certain types of cancer. Taking the time to recenter ourselves and our responses to what we see and how we feel can contribute to a healthier body and mindset. So, focused on filling my time and energy with positive activities that can help me in regulating my nervous system and help me to feel more calm and grounded seems super important, especially right now. So, when I asked the questions, where can I take better care of myself? Where do I need to take action to realign with my intentions? And what old stories or limiting beliefs do I need to set down and let go of? I do find it interesting that I often have to continue letting go of the same limiting beliefs, such as I'm not good enough, my art sucks, I'll always be poor, I don't need good things. None of those statements are true, but my inner voice, whom I've deemed Jessica, is really an asshole, and I have to shut her down constantly. Our thoughts are literally creating our reality. Most of the ideas and practices I will be speaking on are things I want more of, but there's one thing for sure that I have to limit, and that is the amount of time I spend scrolling on social media. I have to shut out the noise of the outside ecosystem that loves to influence my thoughts and identity. Going down political wormholes, rage bait, and other social media traps will instantly zap me of my calming energies and, frankly, my sanity. So, no freaking thank you. So, in order to tap into and connect to my authentic self, I am focused on living out loud and unbound, not letting the voice of others dictate what my life should look like. I am practicing gratitude, building community, creating financial success, and honoring my inner goddess. I am reconnecting to my mental and physical health, my creativity, gaining knowledge, and calling in more harmony and serenity. I have let the words connect and reconnect guide and influence the goals, steps, and practices I am creating. If you've been here before, you know that creating art is one outlet that keeps me sane and sober. It's literally one of my favorite ways to spend time. The addition of filming and editing videos has also turned into a fun and creative outlet, but I felt like I've lost my connection to some other activities and practices that offer self care opportunities, help me feel grounded, live in the present, and bring me joy. I've set up a system to keep me accountable and help me build routines that I can stay committed to, while also remembering that my schedule is a living and breathing extension of me and that I still need to be checking in and listening to my emotions, my intuition, body, and heart along the way. Being too rigid in our goals or intentions can cause anxiety, disappointment, and even cause us to abandon what we want. The more connected to our soul selves, the louder our paths should be. As we set goals and intentions, we can try them on for size, but they don't have to be permanent. They need to be living parts of our everyday lives in order to manifest what we desire. There's no one size fits all equation. All of our journeys will look different. So I'm using a monthly calendar alongside a weekly schedule in order to stay organized. I have created some daily activities and tasks which align to my overall goals and help me feel connected in my authentic self. I begin each week by creating a schedule by first asking myself how I want to feel, which, by the way, is a great method I learned from the ladies over at the Sisters Enchanted. They have a great YouTube channel, which I will link in the description box. Anyways, I list out the activities and goals I have for the week and make sure they align with my overarching word, intention, or feelings. One of the ways I want to feel is healthy. I carve out time at curves, which I have been doing for several years, although I did have some struggles getting there over the holidays, but I'm back to my regular workout schedule of 4 days a week. Special shout out to Lori, the amazing owner of Curves. If you're listening or seeing this, thank you for your positivity, kindness, and making exercise fun. You're a huge reason I was able to lose over 75 pounds in the last year. You're the best. I've also gotten into meal planning again, which is really kind of helping me stay on track with what I'm putting into my body. Wealthy is another way I want to feel. Finances have always been kind of a struggle, so I plan on paying down debt, creating new streams of income, tracking my spending, and limiting mindless consumerism. So I really enjoy setting aside time to meditate, to dance even, and listen to calming music, which I do in my studio all the time, but they contribute to regulating my nervous system and honoring my desire to feel calm, connected, and grounded. Journaling also contributes to my feeling grounded, connecting, and calm, which is why I recently started journaling again. I had gotten out of the practice towards the end of last year. I felt so overwhelmed and scattered. It just felt like too much to sit down and organize my thoughts. The funny thing is, though, that some of my best healing, foresight, ideas, and gratitude come from journaling. I actually have boxes of old journals maybe I'll go through someday. I know that getting back into the practice offers some huge mental health benefits. So, in order to reignite my excitement while out shopping one day, I went and looked at the journals and found a beautiful celestial journal with a gold sun and moon. And I got excited about it. I couldn't wait to begin writing in it. So, I'm committed to writing as close to every day as possible and have been enthusiastic about journaling for the past few weeks. Tarot and astrology are two other areas of my life that I'm reconnecting to. I find both of these activities to be really fun, but they also add some different perspectives and insights into my life. I actually created a monthly tarot journal for a few years, adding art alongside the information I was learning. It was a lot of fun. I may film a little sketchbook tour of those sometime. In any case, increasing my knowledge on both of these topics is important to me. I am implementing new ways to integrate them both into my daily routine. Feeling grounded, calm, and focused are easiest for me when I am connecting with nature, tapping into seasonal energies, honoring Mother Nature, and being present to the magic all around us. Even though it is winter where I live, there are several ways I tap into nature. I love naming and speaking to my indoor plants. I also enjoy working with the energies of the moon, and I talk to her most nights, especially when she's full. Anytime I'm outside and the sun is shining, I love to just pause and look up, not actually look into the sun, but kind of put my face towards the sun and just soak in all the sunlight and the beautiful, bright, positive energies it offers. I also love to just look out the window sometimes and see the birds and the squirrels. The squirrels are incredibly annoying. They always eat the bird food, but they are definitely entertaining. And I'm pretty sure there's like different mafia trees where one thinks it owns the territory and the other thinks it owns a territory and they just fight all the time, which is actually, pretty entertaining. One activity that I do tend on adding into my weekly routine is taking a walk outside when the weather permits. Just getting that boost of fresh air and movement of my body feels so good. Feeling creative and inspired are always at the forefront of my intentions and plans. Art is a huge way, as I said, that I process my feelings, find joy and excitement. Painting, drawing, or just taking any sort of substrate and making it come to life with my creativity makes me so friggin' happy. It's super easy to work on art when am feeling inspired, but it's not always easy with the hustle and bustle, responsibilities, other people, and outside influences. So, in order to grow as an artist, I am committed to a daily sketchbook practice where I set a timer for 15 minutes and draw whatever I want. I usually end up sketching longer, but is a great way to keep my creative muscle thriving. I also schedule creative time in my studio, like into my calendar, whether it is to film a video, edit, or create artwork just for me, with the caveat that I don't force myself to stick to a rigid daily plan where I beat myself up if I don't spend as much time as I had planned. Things happen, plans have to change. Even trying to record this flippin' video, I kept running into roadblocks, making it harder and harder to finish it and get it posted for all of you. Got it posted late. Didn't wanna do that, but that's life, right? So with all that being said, I am super jazzed for the future of this channel and the fun art projects I have planned. But as I mentioned earlier, there are some areas of my life that I haven't been able to tend to in the ways that I want or need. So I plan to make some changes to my channel's content so that I can bring you along with me on some of those other adventures and activities as well, not just creating art. I want to continue being authentic and grow a like minded community and have fun along the way. So I hope you will stick around and come along. I have mentioned in previous videos that I do have a Patreon now. For those of you who don't know, Patreon is a membership platform that allows people to support their favorite creators. I have several different tiers set up with different price points, each offering their own exclusive benefits. And this is where I'm posting behind the scenes content, life updates, Patreon exclusive videos, drawing templates, long form tutorials, digital downloads of some of my artwork, and so much more. I am really excited because there are also group chats where you can share your artwork with me and others too. The link is in the description box if you would like to check it out. Absolutely no pressure. I'm also posting a monthly calendar of events so that you know what I have coming up. It's posted on my Patreon and my Facebook pages. If you would like to check it out, the links will be in the description box. This month, I have a few Valentine's art projects planned on both this channel and my Patreon. I'm super excited because beginning this month on the 14th, I will be hosting a sketchbook live session here on YouTube. More details will be coming soon on that. So make sure you're subscribed to my channel so that you'll get the notification when I post more information. I'm really looking forward to it and it should be a lot of fun. I am planning on posting them every month. So I think the main goal of this video was just to share some of the ways I am integrating change into my life in order to manifest my most fulfilling and magical life. And I invite you to trust your intuition, let go of limiting beliefs, and find what brings happiness into your life. We are living in a crazy timeline. And I believe we need positivity, creativity, kindness, and community more now than ever before. I'd love it if you commented below with any goals or intentions you have for 2026. I want you to know that I appreciate all of you so much and want to thank you for being here. My little channel is growing, and that is thanks to all of you. Don't forget to check out my calendar of events. This Friday on Patreon, I will be posting a member-only video of a cute Valentine's shop painted with watercolors. I will also be posting the tutorial of how I made the cute moon block that you have been watching in this video. I will be listing my supplies in the description box of this video as well. I am sending you all so much love and wishing you a healthy, happy, and magical new year. I'll see you very soon and look forward to connecting with all of you this year.